Hi there, I'm Andrew Larder. I'm a FORA Certified Travel Advisor at drewlarder.com, and we're looking at trips to Japan. And people oftentimes will say I see it on threads all the time, is it still a thing? Is there still travel advisors? Well, yeah, you're crazy if you don't get a travel advisor and all the assorted services to help you travel. You're the least educated person and you're the one paying the money, and it's thousands, not just a thousand, not just a few thousand. Some of these trips are like $20,000 to go for a few weeks to Hawaii, to use that as one example. So here's another expensive example. Japan is right up there as one of the more expensive countries in the world, and you can offset some of that by spending another 2 weeks in Thailand, balance it off. I'm joking about that. I have a friend who's done almost exactly that. He went to the southern tip of Japan and went diving off whatever the little wreck area is there, or the sunken city, and then went to Thailand to go, wow, I spent more money in, I don't know, a week and a half in Japan than he did in a month in Thailand. So that's not to say Japan's not amazing. It's going to be amazing. So if Japan's on your bucket list, do not do it on your own. Pick someone who has stuff at their hands to give you people with boots on the ground, choice of different itineraries, not just itineraries like, hi, well, let's spend a few days in each of these three cities, Tokyo, Kyoto, Osaka. Anyone can do that. You can do that yourself. But where would you like to stay? Do you want to stay in a 4-star hotel, in a 5-star pretty good hotel, in a 5-star super luxury hotel? Do you want to stay in a very authentic Japanese kind of a style hotel, which is totally different from, I'll say, the Sheraton, to use a generic word? Do you want to fit in? First off, imagine, I'm just going to say the only Japanese word I can think of is konnichiwa. So I don't have a lot of Japanese. So when someone comes to me and goes, in Japanese, I'm at a loss. So how about these guys have boots on the ground? They'll meet you. All the transports are done. The hotels are picked, and not just picked like, hey, we're going to put you here. You have a choice of all sorts of hotels, but you can see effortlessly, quite easily, between, I'll use a middle ground of those three different categories, which would be 5-star, and you can go, oh, what if I wanted to spend more money? What if I wanted to go to the higher category? What if I wanted to save a few $1,000s? Oh, cheaper hotels. And what if I wanted to take away some of the activities? And then at the end of it all, you would go be transported from place to place. So have your own personal transport and things that can be put together. I'm just going to mention 2 of them, and it will blow your mind as to what's possible. You can drop into Japan, bum around in Tokyo, and come back and go, Japan, done it. Or you could watch a sumo wrestling practice. You could meet sumo wrestlers. You could be in the front row for that. You could go to a sushi making class. You could go to what is the broad noodle, yakisoba, anyhow, those kind of things. So cooking kind of classes. There are all sorts of different activities that are very Japanese that you will remember for the rest of your life, or you can just do it on your own. And you start to get the idea that you could be very, very lost in a completely foreign language, in a completely different country, where you need someone to help you. And that's what this is about. And I'm going to add in, the same holds true if it's in English and you're like, hey, I'm going to New Orleans. Same thing holds true. Where are you going to stay? Oh, I don't know. How about this place? Yeah, but it's a mile away from downtown. What are you going to do after a few drinks? Oh, it's a whole different deal than if you just want. There's a lot to this. And everybody thinks they can book it, and they can. But when you can get the free guidance of an experienced traveler for free, for no cost, it's pretty mental to try and bang on your own. But I do not take away from, I really do get that I have a wife and her friend, and they're going to Portugal, and they're getting, they're going in October, it's July now. So they're getting 6 months worth of excitement back and forth. What do you think about this hotel? I've gone to Google and walked through the streets. And what about this activity? And we want to visit, let's say, just this many days. And all of that is very exciting. And I don't want to take away from that part at all. But any good travel advisor can help you with that, can guide you with that, and can still book it for you and take away some of the headache stuff. And more importantly, maybe at the other end, direct contact with the people who are expecting you or not expecting you. I see horror stories on threads. Don't use, and I'm not going to mention anybody, but huge companies and them saying, I used this guy and they weren't even expecting me when I showed up at the door. And those are crazy stories. Let's take a quick look inside here because we're not talking about those. We're talking about Tokyo, Japan, Kyoto, Osaka. And those are just the big three, the kind of the golden triangle. You can put together, I'm going to say between about, you're going to want to spend 3 days in each place or something close to that. It starts around 7, 8, 9 days, but you can spend more days, go to more places. I mentioned the diving at the very bottom of Japan. My friend's done 2,500 dives, and he really wanted to see the sunken city at the bottom of Japan. So that's just that's what I was going to mention was, how about golfing in Japan? I can promise you it's not going to be $100. I'm in Canada, so I'm promising you for sure it's not going to be $100 Canadian. How about skiing in Japan? How about heliskiing in Japan? There's a lot of amazing things that are possible out there. Activities, places to go to. You want a hand, and this puts it all together. Let's just go inside, and I'll rumble around quickly just to show you. Here's the itineraries. You can see there, this many nights, blah, blah, blah. You click on it, and it pops up. And here, obviously, Japan, and they do Korea, and they're going to do, this looks like India, coming soon. And so this is price comparison. So they're kind of blurring this a bit, but you can see moderate luxury, superior luxury. These are different prices. And then here in the middle one, again, they've kind of blurred it a bit, which is, I guess, their choice. Hand-picked, expert-vetted hotels, experiences, transfers, and more. All the logistics are taken care of. You're going to be okay. You can visit the completely foreign speaking, they don't understand your language, you don't understand theirs, and you can go and have the trip of your dreams that you will never forget. You can see here, I think this is a cooking one. This is, I don't know, a samurai sword. There are all sorts of different things. There are very Japanese hotels, and there are every major chain you've ever heard of. All of those are possibilities. Everything's put together. You're going to put together quotes. You're going to have a very good idea of what's going on. I'm going to leave this for you. And I'm going to stop right there. I'm Andrew Larder. You can contact me. The link will take you to my site at drewlarder.com. When you get there, I think in the upper right-hand corner, it should say contact Drew or click here to book or something like that. And I'm actually on that, aren't I? No, I'm not. But I will link you back to my site. And feel free to contact me. I'd love to have that. Send me a message, put me to work, put these guys to work to create custom excursion itineraries. And it's not like, hey, you're doing this. You can look at it and go, get rid of that itinerary. I don't want to see the sumo wrestlers, but I do want to do more of the cooking classes. I want to see the blossoms. There's so many things. I want to go heliskiing, crazy things like that. I want to go golf with some Japanese golfers because I think I'm a pretty good golfer. That's a great one too. You'd be the only one in your foursome to say, yeah, well, last week when I was golfing in Tokyo. Wow. Okay, click the link, send me a message. Love to help out. Japan Custom Excursion Itineraries. I'm Andrew Larder from drewlarder.com. Send me a message and get in touch. Love to take care of this for you. Enjoy.